What is going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It is your host, Galadon, super excited to be bringing you another update information video with all of the remaining quality of life changes coming in the next October update. But wait, there's more. No, like literally, there's more information after today's video about the update. But let me go ahead and calm down for a second and just be really honest with you guys. Okay, this update, it's not gonna blow anybody's minds, okay? It's not gonna change the game as far as gameplay is concerned. Obviously, quality of life is important and people like that stuff, but overall, is this an exciting update? No, let's not lie, it's not going to be that exciting of an update. Maybe for some of you, but just for me, no, I'm looking forward to the end of the year, okay? The end of the year update, that's gonna be nuts, that's gonna be insane, that's gonna be crazy. So, hey, do me a favor. Between now and then, stay subscribed, stay notified, because you never know when we might have more information about what is involved in that big end of the year update. And yes, I promise you, that update will be changing everybody's lives. And yeah, it's just gonna be massive, okay? So in the meantime, we've got, well, okay, let's just go ahead and run down the list here. And I'm not gonna stretch this out to 10 minutes. Actually, okay. Technically, yes, this is a 10-minute video, but for those of you that are only interested in the update information, we're gonna get that out right now, so you can go ahead and abandon me. The rest of you, the true hashtag Galafam, feel free to stick around. Okay, so here it is. There will be 3 new season challenge types. So it'll be one of those things where win 4 battles with 5 baby dragons, or 3 battles with 2 golems, or win 8 war attacks. You can see it's just, okay, there's new season challenges, and it sounds like the whole season challenge UI is going to be cleaner, it's going to look better. It's not exciting, but yes, I am looking forward to that change. Next up, it's called Task Revive, and this has to do with the clan games. This has happened to me before. So you accept a challenge, a task, and then for some reason you don't get it finished, right? It expires and it's gone. If that was a really good task, you wish you had that back. Now you can get it back, but of course, there's a catch. Yeah, that's right, it's gonna cost gems. The next one, the loot cart location. Those of you that were observant and saw my video yesterday morning saw that the loot cart did indeed change in the developer update video. They are confirming it's going to be next to the trader permanently. And any of you that ever spent a shovel on moving a loot cart, don't you feel bad now. All right. Here's another one. It's lengthy and a little ambiguous, but this has to do with Legend League and the cooldown of bases, so I'll just read it. In the Legend League layout, cooldown calculation will now take into account how much matchmaking time is remaining and will adjust the cooldown accordingly, which should result in shorter cooldowns. Okay, I don't even really honestly fully understand this one, but I guess it's the idea that they're going to fudge the 24-hour cooldown just a little bit if it's close to the reset for Legend League Day, so that if you make a change, you can squeeze it into the following Legend League Day, even if it's under 24 hours, I think. All right, let's just move on. Decorations will no longer block certain attack positions, but will still affect pathing slightly. So visually, troops are still going to kind of go around the decorations, but they won't block those attack positions. And remember, you could still deploy on decorations, but they were still affecting units' positioning when they were attacking, especially ranged attackers, so this is going to get rid of that. But you'll still have the visual of them going around it. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, there is going to be a Peter $17 face reveal at 2 million subs. Oh wait, that's not an update thing. But that's still a thing. Okay, let's move on. Warden Ai. So allegedly they've improved it. So, and I quote, he won't randomly abandon his group as easily. Key words to that one, as easily, meaning he's probably still going to abandon his group, just maybe not quite as often. So, all right, but that's good news because the Warden has been a little bit funky of late, and this will be nice to see him stay where you want him to stay, hopefully. Okay, bear with me, just 4 more changes and then you can take off if you want to leave. Okay, this next one has to do with Titan League and everybody complaining, especially me, about the new clouds. So they have reduced the shield. So a half an hour reduction in Titan 2 and a full hour reduction in Titan 1, which essentially should make it easier to get to Legend League because you won't have to wait as long for clouds, but might make it tougher to farm like I have been there recently, and I think Titan is a great place to farm. Okay, Builder Base. They added better rewards because remember they set the reset now at 5,000 instead of 4,000. So now between 5,000 and 6,000, you will see bigger and better rewards for winning battles. And then this one, just kind of a ticky-tack thing. The gold mine and elixir collectors on the builder base will now store their production for 24 hours. So their capacity is bigger, making you need to visit the builder base a little less often, which I know a lot of people don't like to visit it anyway. So this just kind of halves that. And wait a minute, that's it. Okay, so that was a short list, but my last thing I was going to tell you about was just my Facebook live streams because, hey, you know what? The holiday season is coming up, and as the holiday season approaches, we are going to be doing massive giveaways of Clash swag. You remember the Supercell shop, right? It's gone, it's closed, it's forever shuttered, but Galadon, he bought practically the entire shop before it closed. So get ready, I'm going to be giving away this shop with all sorts of raffles and giveaways between now and the new year on my Facebook gaming live streams. So check that out as well. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit more generally. If those of you that want to stick around, thank you so much. This is a clan war between King Jeffrey and Tribe Gaming. This was CWL Elite, I believe it's called. And yes, I am showing only Tribe Gaming victories, but I will tell you this. King Jeffrey defeated Tribe Gaming in this war. It was impressive to watch. I really wish I could have shown everything. Super exciting with like a dozen attacks executed in the last 5 minutes of this war. Tribe Gaming unable to close the gap, and King Jeffrey wins 70-67 in a 25 versus 25 clan war. That is a lot of 3 stars. 20 out of 25 for King Jeffrey and 17 out of 25 for Tribe Gaming. You know what? Honestly, maybe a little bit of a wake-up call for Tribe Gaming. They realize that they're not invincible, and we'll have to see how they perform next time in the CWL Elite. Remember, this is the community war league thing that's going on. That's also just happens to be called CWL. Okay, so what else? Yeah, so, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the fact that, yes, okay, so this is not all of the information that's coming, so stay tuned. Also, what day is the update? Many people have been asking me that. What date is the update? And yes, of course, there has not been a date announced yet, but if you want to deduce it for yourself, go back, take a look at all of the other updates. There are websites where you can research that. Take a look at when the sneak peeks began, what the sneak peeks were, how many there were, and then what day of the week. And maybe you can kind of come up with an approximation of when the update is going to release. Just saying, I mean, past performance is not a prediction of future results, but it sometimes remains relatively consistent. And although technically we're not seeing the typical, sneak peeks that we see before a big update, you can still kind of consider this that season, obviously, because now you've got 2 days in a row with update videos coming out from lots of different creators. Although I'm sure you watch mine first, right? Right? Like the video if you watch mine first. Anyway, so yes, that is about it. So yeah, I mean, it's not going to be the craziest of all updates, but I think that we were trying to be prepared for that, right? That's, I think, what Supercell wanted us to understand is that the end of the year update is going to be bigger. Now, I don't think that that's necessarily just because of the fact that the World Championship is coming up. I think that honestly, these were some changes that needed to be made, added to the game, and the big stuff they're currently working on. Obviously, they're working on your guess is as good as mine whether or not it's Town Hall 13. Okay, you guys make your decisions on when you think it's coming. We know that it should be coming relatively soon, but we have definitely not received confirmation that the big, massive end of the year update is Town Hall 13. Of course, they haven't told us it's not either. Now, also, people asking about Town Hall 13 specifics, I would anticipate that those will come out in coming months, but also remember back to the interview I did with Darian a couple of months ago. Remember, he did kind of hint to the fact, like, for instance, the Giga Tesla. It doesn't make sense that the Giga Tesla would become something else or not exist at Town Hall 13. If you think about it, obviously, Town Hall 9 gets their Expos, 10 gets Inferno Tower, 11 gets Eagle, 12 gets Giga Tesla, 13 should get something else in addition to the Giga Tesla. If you ask me, my prediction, the Giga Tesla goes to level 10. It will go to level 10, or maybe at least level 7 or 8 at Town Hall 13, and then we'll see a different signature defense, something that is completely unrelated to the Town Hall, arise for Town Hall 13. That's just my prediction. And then as far as heroes, a lot of people are convinced we're going to get another hero at Town Hall 13. It seems like Yes, it matches the pattern. It's likely because you've got 7, 9, and 11. So 13 would bring in a 4th hero. But it's getting pretty crowded down there on the troop bar. I don't know if we want 4 heroes and 4 abilities that we have to deal with. Instead, I kind of like the idea of toggling different heroes on or off, or also even maybe having different abilities that you can switch. And each hero has more than one ability, but you have to choose which one you want that particular hero to bring. That could be interesting as well. And then, of course, siege machines. Personally, I want a P.E.K.K.A. pulse. I need a catapult, a trebuchet, some sort of thing like that that throws stuff into the core of a village. I think that would be super cool, but I honestly also, again, have no idea as to what is coming as far as new siege machines. But of course, we should probably anticipate new signature defense, new Gigatesla levels, new troop, and maybe even new additional numbers of defenses, and then of course new siege machines, and maybe even a new spell. It could happen. And of course other incredibly huge changes to the game that would come with Town Hall 13 as well. Now a quick shout out before we wrap up the video to Nemesis of Tribe Gaming. He's the only player in this war for Tribe that scored a fresh hit 6-pack. That's right. He hit both of these bases. First time, fresh 3 stars. Well done, Nemesis. And congrats to Keem Jeffrey for defeating Tribe Gaming. And congrats to you. Actually, more like thank you to you. Thank you for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You're the true hashtag GalaFam. Now get out there and make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to people, animals, and the planet. And I'll see you all back here again tomorrow for more full attacks and update info. Galadon, what is this about face reveal? I never agreed to anything of the sort!